How to save money in 2025. Hey, so basically this video is about how to save money in 2025 because study has shown that many Americans, a high percentage of Americans, don't even have $400 in their savings account. So this video is going to bring you a little comedy, a little tips, some tricks on exactly what you guys need to do in order to save some money. And you need to start saving now, because if you don't have $400 in emergency funds or in your savings, then my friend, you are down the path of being in some really big trouble if anything happens at all. So the easiest way to save money, as you guys can see right there, is leave them girls alone. If you're a man, leave them girls alone. If you're a woman, go find you a man. That's the easiest way to start saving money. You probably need to start cooking more, probably need to stop going out as much, and, you know, coupon clipping, anything that you guys can do to penny pinch, live a little frugal for a couple months to actually get those $400 inside your savings account, because there's a lot of people living paycheck to paycheck. And by living paycheck to paycheck, no matter how much money you make, you're financially poor. If you don't have any money to put aside inside a high yield interest account, no money put aside for a fund account, no money put aside for an investing account, you, my friend, I don't care how much money you make, you're poor. And there's a lot of poor Americans out there because the cost of living keep going up, and the price that we getting paid stays flat or going down to where we can't even afford to live. So that's making us poor and poor every single by month. Inflation goes up, the price of eggs go up, the price of milk go up, the price of gas go up. Every month we're getting poorer and poorer. So we need to learn how to use our money financially correct, so that we don't end up on the streets, homeless or poor, because there's a lot of Americans out there starving, living paycheck to paycheck. But let's check out a couple more of these videos to see exactly how the internet is responding to inflation, getting paid less, and pretty much being broke and poor.
I use these 3 life hacks to save money each month.
I stay the fuck home, I lie the fuck down, and I try not to move. Fuck us you talk.
Oh, hey, you better stay your ass at home. But stay at home, because I'm telling you, the moment you step outside the house, the cost of living, the cost of having fun is too high. So that's the best life hack. Sit your ass down. All right, how to save money. Coffee, $16.50. Probably more than that. It's 2 of you. Clothes, $3.50. Dang, where y'all shopping at? Wait. Hey, I told you. Hey, as soon as he took a step outside that house, I said, as soon as you take a step outside that house, let's go get coffee. Bam. That's going to be $20. Let's go to with Target. Oh, hey, if you ever go to Target with your significant other or with another woman, it's going to cost you. And it's going to cost the family. So I'm pretty sure they're coming out the same bank account since they married. But as soon as she take a step out the house, something from that account is going to be gone. You just got to leave her alone and say, hey, I'm finna run to the store. I'm going to be right back, because every time you run to the store, you come back with 50 items and you're supposed to only go get 2. So like I said, whenever you take a step outside the house, it costs money. Just stay home or leave her at home.
Trying to save money, all you got to do is pretend you got kids. You feel what I'm saying? Because them little shits, man, diapers, bottles, binkies, they be taking up all my money, but not for real. Because all my money's in the bank, baby.
Monthly investing to reach
Yeah.
$1 million.
Yeah, hey, kids are expensive. Kids are expensive. Hey, look at the cost of condoms, $20. Look at the cost of diapers, $40. So hey, you choose yours, and you're gonna run through a lot more diapers than you are condoms. So just know that kids are very expensive. So only have them when you're ready. When you think you're ready, save up for another about a year or 2, and then you might be ready, because man, they gonna cost you an arm and a leg. I'm telling you that right now.
At age 65. I'll be honest, the numbers for those of you later on in life, a bit scary, but for those of you that are young or have kids that you can...
So I already know this right here. The earlier you start investing, the less that you have to invest every month in order to be a millionaire by the time you're ready to retire. I love this. Let's see what he got to say.
On behalf of, this should be quite exciting, because if you start early, it does not take very much money to become a millionaire. These projections were developed by the Money Guy Show, who used an assumption of an annual rate of return of around 10%. Before we kick off the list, take a moment to hit that follow button. If you start at age 60, so very late in life, you would have to invest $14,333 a month. In my mind, very unrealistic for most people. At age 50, $3,155 a month. At age 40, where I think things begin
I
to
can't
be
do age
realistic,
50.
$1,052 a month.
Now, if I really try hard, I can invest $1,052 a month. Just put away into savings or invest. In fact, I probably do that right now, around $1,000 a month, probably a little bit more. But I'm not 40, so I'm well on my way to have $1 million by the age 65. That should be the goal. Have $1 million by the time you're 65. If you're 40, man, I know $1,000 a month is pretty tough to invest. But if you want to set yourself up for retirement, or at least have $1 million by retirement, then you don't have to dig deep. That's why it's best to start early. So the next number he put up is for the 30-year-olds. If you're 30 and you want to have $1 million by you 65, and you don't want to invest $1,052 a month, then you might want to get started.
At age 30, $340.
That's not bad. Hey, that's not bad. $340 a month. I mean, it's a lot, but it's not nothing compared to $1,052 a month. That's not bad. 20, ain't nobody really worried about investing when they 20. You're not. When I was 20, I really wasn't really much worried about investing or retiring. But if you're watching this video and you're a 20-year-old, watch how much you need to invest at the age of 20 compared to the age of 30 and 40. So if you want to be a millionaire and you're watching this video and you're 20 years old, first of all, hit that thumbs up and like button, and then go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future videos covering cool topics. Make sure you go and check my last video. That one is doing numbers. But yes, back to $340 for a 30-year-old. Let's see what a 20-year-old have to invest.
If you can start here, if you're in college, just leaving college, this is your sign to start investing. Only $95 a month.
$95 a month. Y'all spend more than that at the club. Y'all spend more than that on shoes. Y'all spend more than $95 on Netflix, on dumb stuff. Listen, 20 years old, $95 a month is going to set you up for the rest of your life. Make sure that you dig in. Now, 10, ain't nobody investing when they're 10 years old.
You could start when they're 10 years old and only have to invest $35 a month.
But if you're a parent, you can invest for your kids. $35 a month. That's a meal. That's a trip to McDonald's. $35 a month.
Day they're born, and look very forward thinking. To make them a millionaire, if you start at zero, giving their money 65 years to grow, you would only have to contribute $13 a month.
$13 a month. That's why it's best to start when your kids are born. Just put around $13 a month. If you can't find $13 a month, I don't know what to tell you. So when your kids are born, set them up for success. Put away $13 a month for your kid. Everybody could do that. Trust fund, baby. $13 a month. Get it done.
When you leave work, you make $0 an hour. Your time is not worth $25 an hour for 24 hours a day. It's 8 hours. A pack of bacon may cost you over $4, but you're not eating the entire pack of bacon in one meal, so the ingredients that you buy should be making you multiple meals. That's why you've got to be intentional about what you're buying. But let's take that bacon and talk about a hearty breakfast of bacon and avocado toast. And let's throw in some cold brew for good measure. Now, all of the ingredients, a loaf of bread, a pack of bacon, avocado, and even the cold brew, that might cost you close to 10 or 15 bucks. But per serving, if you make this at home, it all adds up to $2.41. Here's another meal that you can make at home that is bougie, luxury, delicious, and filling. Shrimp stir fry. Now tell me that doesn't say treat yourself. And here's what it costs. $3.17 for this entire meal. This would easily be 15 or 20 bucks at any restaurant worth its salt.
So yeah, other than going out paying $65 a meal or, $100, $120 a meal for a couple, you may want to stay at home and eat that same thing at home for cents on the dollars. I'm talking about the same $40, $60 meal that you're going to the restaurant to get. Take some time out, cook and prepare, bulk load, and you could get that same meal for $3.25, $4, $5, $6 on a meal, right? Compared to $60, now you're getting it for $6. Will it taste as good? Well, you better learn how to cook. I'm telling you that right now. That is going to be by far the easiest way on saving money is learning how to cook or meal prepping or cooking in bulk, right? Don't cook in bulk. A big pot of spaghetti eat it for one night and say, I'm done, I'm tired of spaghetti and throw it away. You better eat that whole pot. That's going to be by far the easiest way to save money is by learning how to cook.
I'm going to rapid fire some random ways that you can save money. Many, if not all of these, I have tried. Number one, clipping coupons. Go to Kroger's website, go to whatever grocery store you shop at, and click on any digital deals that they have. And of course, you can still clip good old-fashioned Sunday paper coupons. Add water to the shampoo. You know you can get more out of it. I don't know why we're not adding water to everything, because you know there's a little bit more in there. Biggest thing I do faithfully every single week is I shop my house. I shop my pantry. I shop my freezer. I shop my refrigerator. I go through everything I have, because 9 times out of 10, you've got stuff in your house that could get you by 3 more days, 4 more days. You would be surprised what you bought and put in there thinking, oh, this is such a good deal. And then you forget about it. So shop yourself. Same with your clothes. Go through your clothes, lay them out, try to find some new outfits. You do not need to go buy any more right now. Try thrifting. Quit walking around TJ Maxx. Quit walking around Dillard's. Draw names at Christmas. Eat all your leftovers. Don't be making a big pot of soup talking about we're going to eat on this for 3 days. And then after the first meal, you're like, I don't want this again. Eat those leftovers.
Well, she read my mind. Hey, she gave a couple of good points right there. Some good tips. Y'all better be writing those down.
I have made every financial mistake, so you don't have to. Here are 3 financial mistakes you might not even realize you're making and how you can change them. Number 1, putting things on payments. Yes, this can be smart and strategic at times, but it's a slippery slope. First, you're putting the car on payments. Then you're putting the trip you're going to take on the credit card. Then you're buying the outfit on Pay in 4. Then you're buying the shoes in Afterpay. And the next thing you know, everything you own is at 27% interest. The best thing to do in this case is if it's not a house or a car or something that has to be on a payment and I can't buy it outright, I can't afford it. Number 2 is too many subscriptions. I guarantee you pull your phone out right now, check your bank app. If you're not checking it regularly, you got at least 1, 2, 3 subscriptions that's just robbing you blind. You don't even know about it. So the best thing to do is to always check your bank account at least once a week. Hell, once a day, just to make sure nobody ain't really robbing your ass. Number 3, lifestyle creep. This one might get everybody. I'm gonna give you an example. You start making $70,000 when you was making like $40,000. Them taste buds become bougie as hell. The car you in just start feeling old and raggedy. Like, man, I need to get something better. All of a sudden, you start looking at better apartments. Like, ooh, that's real nice. You start going crazy. Like, I'm about to start doing this. I'm about to do that. I'm about to do this. And you ain't even got your first check yet. But you got to be patient. You want to be patient with your money as you start getting more of it. You want to build your savings up. Start investing. And then you can go a little bit crazy with your money. Little at a time. But yeah, as always, we're just trying to save money, help others save money, and making it easy to understand. And, you know, hopefully you don't make the same mistakes I did.
Hey, he right, man. But the realest thing he said was just because you get a pay bump or a raise don't mean you need to start living outside your means. Because if you're making $50K and you're able to save $50 a month off of that $50K, and now you go up to $70,000 a month, now, other than saving $50 a month, you could save around $1,000 a month, right? Now you can save $750 a month that you could do whatever you want with. You can invest it, you can save it, you can have fun with it. But I would say invest it. But if you go from $50,000 to $70,000 or from $50,000 to $80,000 and then you up your lifestyle, trade in that Honda Civic for a Audi. Go from a 2-bedroom apartment to a 4-bedroom apartment or to a house or something like that. So you upgrade your lifestyle. Yes, you living better, but now you're right back to only saving $50 a month. So if anything happened, savings, life emergency, now you financially poor again, living paycheck to paycheck. So at $50K, you was living paycheck to paycheck. So at $80K, you're going to be living paycheck to paycheck. Nothing has changed at all. You're not saving anything at all. Yes, your car is a little better, but who cares? I remember me when I was working a $30,000 job. I was staying in the hood, like in the hood. And then I went from a $30,000 job to a $60,000 job. Guess what I did? I still stayed in the hood for years. But you know what I'm saying? The hood is take the guy out the hood, can't take the hood out the guy. But, you know, I was still in the hood for $60,000. And then guess what? I went from $60,000 to around 180. Yeah, 180, 220. Guess what? I still stayed in the hood the whole time. And you couldn't even tell that I was making that money. I didn't upgrade my car and I didn't upgrade anything. All that money was going straight to my Robinhood account, straight to my Webull account. If you don't believe me, go check out my Dream Green Show channel. I show my accounts on there all the time, $250,000, $300,000 account. Like all my money went inside of investing inside of the hood. But over time, when I started building for some years, now I was able to move out the hood into a nice little house, a nice little place. You guys can go watch my old videos. You can see the house I was in, the videos I was recording. But in this one, now I'm able to upgrade and live the lifestyle that I want to live because of a few years of sacrifice. Other than upgrading immediately, I was able to save, invest, and now I have my money working for me. Save your money. Don't live paycheck to paycheck.
I'm an extreme couponer. Of course, whenever I'm out of an item, I'm not going
Another
to the store
great way
pay
to save
full
money.
price.
Coupons.
I just get it from my stockpile. I'm an extreme couponer. Of course, we have tons of makeup and oral care that we get for free all the time. I'm an extreme couponer. Of course, I get paid to take items out of the store. I'm an extreme couponer. Of course, I'm going to try to find a coupon online, on the app, or even in store before I have to pay full price. I'm an extreme couponer. Of course, I have a million Airwick and Febreze plugs in my stockpile. I'm an extreme couponer. Of course, I'm going to always check to see if there's a clearance section. I'm an extreme couponer. Of course, I can make money from selling items in my stockpile. I'm an extreme couponer. Of course, I save over $200 a month or more on my groceries and household essentials. And you can too. So comment down below the number 200 and don't forget to hit that like and follow and subscribe button.
So yeah, coupons. Don't be ashamed to use coupons, guys. I promise you it goes a long way. Even if it's 50% off. I mean, even if it's like 50 cents off, $1 off, $1.25 off, or you could combine coupons. Some couponers get paid to use coupons. It's crazy what they do with it. But for your essential items like soap, those are the easiest ones to get coupons on. Like if you do want to go out, right? Some of these restaurants got happy hours. Go to the happy hour. Why it's half off? Or some of them have like if you want to go to Chili's, they got the triple dippers on a certain day of the week that's half off, or just $19.99 or $20 for 2 people. Go to that. I promise you. Find every deal if you still want to go out, or find some coupons through these places. Register for your birthday to all these places. These places will send you coupons for your birthday. And you don't have to go there exactly on your birthday. You have a month to use these coupons. So, register for your birthday, register for your wife's birthday, register for your kid's birthday. And you got all these places to use coupons. That's not dishonest, right? But you got all these places to use coupons to still have a good time. All right, if you got kids, or if you're a teacher and you apply for SeaWorld, Water World, Six Flags over Texas, any amusement park, you get discounts for being a teacher or an educator. Sometimes you get discounts for being a student. Use these discounts, discounts and coupons in order to save a little extra cash. And you know what you do with the money that you did save, right? You invest that, or you put that inside your savings account, high yield savings account, or inside your emergency fund. Don't just say, oh, I saved $20. Cool. What else I'm spending on? No, that $20 that you save, you invest that. And I promise you, down the line, it's going to add up. Just like $13 a month to make $1 million, or $35 a month to make $1 million, or $95 a month to make $1 million. Guys, the money you're saving from your coupons, invest that. And I promise it's going to pay off in the future. But yeah, dreamers, if you want to check out more cool videos like this, make sure you check out my latest video. My last video is doing numbers. Make sure you go ahead and check that one out. And if you made it to the end of this video, go ahead, hit that thumbs up and subscribe buttons. Can't wait to see you guys in any future video. Don't forget to drop a comment below on your favorite ways to save money. But other than that, guys, I'm Zeke, bringing you the Dream Green Conversations, and I'm out. Peace.